Being a divorced guy in your 40s is actually the biggest dating cheat code that most guys don't even know about. Let me explain. Most guys on dating apps use the 5 to 6 least crappy photos from their camera roll, throw them up on Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge, and expect women to swipe right and match them. You might not realize this, but women are actually not looking for things they like about you on your dating profile. They're doing the opposite. They're looking for common mistakes, red flags, and ultimately just one reason to swipe left, one reason to reject you. This means your profile is only as good as your worst photo. And if you're like most guys in their 40s or coming out of a divorce, the odds are you don't even have one usable photo on your dating profile. I've worked with so many guys coming out of a divorce in their 40s, and a lot of the time they're using photos from like 5-10 years ago, photos from family vacations that their ex-wife took. And when women see these photos, they can tell they're out of date. They're low quality. And for a lot of guys, getting good, attractive photos doesn't really come naturally. And in every city, there's a massive pool of women that are looking to date men in their 40s. Unfortunately for these women, most of the profiles they see of guys in their 40s absolutely suck. This is where you actually have a massive advantage. If you're the one guy in your city, in your 40s, that has good quality photos that clearly show what you look like and show yourself at your best, you have a blue ocean of women that are dying to match you and date you. One of my clients is a prime example of this. Before working with us, he threw up the 5 to 6 least crappy photos from his camera roll, and they were pretty awful. He was getting no matches with these photos. The first photo is him at work with a much taller colleague. Very common mistake in a group photo to take pictures with people taller than you. Even if you're 6 foot and your friend is 6'4", it's gonna make you look 5'4" when you're in a photo with someone taller. So very common mistake here. Second photo, it's a group photo taken from super far away. And if we actually zoom in on his face, the sun's in his eyes, just like a very uncomfortable face, not very flattering at all. Can't see a ton of women seeing this photo and being like, yep, I need to match this guy. Next up, we've got a really low quality selfie that's basically like his floating head off to the corner of the photo. And then his buddy in the back throwing up a peace sign with his beer belly out. So again, when women see a photo like this, is this really like the environment that they want to inject themselves into? Probably not, right? Not the most appealing dating photo. Next up, we got a photo of some sushi on the table, which is really cool. But again, he's not really in the center of the photo. He's not really the center of attention here. When you look at this photo, the eye doesn't naturally go to him. The whole point of your dating profile is to show photos that clearly show what you look like and show yourself at your best. That means you want to be the main event of each photo, right? You don't want to have like a pile of sushi in the center of the photo and you're kind of like hidden off in the corner, which is another really common mistake in this photo. And then we have another photo of him in the exact same location as his first photo, which again is a common mistake. If you have multiple photos in the same location, it actually lowers your status on these apps. Ideally, all of your photos are in a different location to show women that you go out and do like a lot of different activities and explore a little bit, right? But if all your photos or multiple photos are in the same place, it doesn't really illustrate a fun, adventurous life that women really want to be a part of. And last up, just another group photo with a bunch of arms around each other. It's good to show social proof in your dating profile, but a really common mistake I see a lot of guys making is these photos with their arms around a million different people, especially when you're the one on the outside of the group. When we look at this photo, our eye doesn't naturally flow to the guy whose dating profile it is. It flows to the guy in the center of the photo. And you might be watching this video and thinking, well, Hunter, that's exactly what my dating profile looks like right now. And if that's the case, I can almost guarantee you that you are falling short on your potential and you're probably scraping by on these apps and getting barely any matches at all. But what's amazing is what happens when you actually upload high quality photos on your dating profile that clearly show what you look like and show yourself at your best. So we took this client through our Profile Makeover program. We helped him with his posing, his outfits, scouted out all the photo locations, and in just one day, we took breathtaking photos for his dating profiles. And the results were insane. In just 12 hours, he hit 100 likes on Bumble. That's more than the average man will get in an entire year. So check out the photos we took for his profile. First up, we got a nice status photo at a whiskey lounge to show women that in his spare time, he goes to interesting places. And for the first time, he got a photo that actually shows what he looks like up close and shows himself at his best. Very, very attractive and masculine photo here. Next up, we've got this really nice portrait in what I call the all-white old money fit. And this photo just screams status, right? He's in a nice venue, wearing a proper outfit. And again, just a photo that clearly shows what he looks like and shows himself at his best. Now, this client has a great physique, takes his fitness seriously, so naturally we had to get a candid action shot. We chose to do a pool photo for him to show off his physique a little bit, and this photo turned out really, really well. And as you look at these photos, compare them to the photos I just showed you that he was using. The photos that probably resemble what the photos look like in your profile right now. And ask yourself, if women are on these apps and they're looking for a guy in their 40s, when they see a profile that looks like this, resembling the average guy on these apps, and then a photo that looks like this, who do you think they're swiping on 10 out of 10 times? When you go out and get proper photos for your dating profile, you have an unfair advantage over every other guy, especially if you're in your 40s. It's very likely that you're gonna be the only man in his 40s in your entire city who actually put effort into his dating photos, and you'll be rewarded immensely for that. We also got this really nice dog photo. Dog photos tend to perform really, really well on dating apps, so definitely wanted to include that here. And again, just followed it up with a really nice portrait style photo to clearly show what he looks like and shows himself at his best. And this client was coming straight out of a divorce. He hadn't dated anyone in 15 years. Over 50% of new relationships start online now. That means if you can figure out online dating and get top tier photos, not only do you have an unfair advantage over every other guy in your city, but you will finally have the ability to literally pick and choose who you want to date on any given day of the week. It becomes a superpower. Now, right now, I'm taking on a few more profile makeover clients. So if you want to learn more about the process and see if a profile makeover makes sense for you, click the link down in the description of this video. Just fill out the form. It takes like 2 minutes. We'll jump on a quick call and go over all the logistics and give you an idea of what the profile makeover process looks like. We've been specializing in these profile makeover photo shoots for years. We're the best in the business. So if you want to stop scraping by on these apps and take control of your dating life, don't miss out on this opportunity, King.
I got divorced and I was waiting until everything was done. And then this was a part of like my process to be invested in what like my new life was going to be like. I haven't dated in a long time. I was married for a while. And like when I loaded my pictures and created my profiles, it just like blew up instantaneously. Like the 12 hours of changing it and setting it, I had like more than 100 likes on Bumble. It was insane. And by 2 weeks, I had gone on like 15 dates. Like I was doing at least one, like almost daily. And reflecting back on like the way that I dated before, maybe even a little bit the way that I went into my marriage, it was scarcity. And now it really is like, I don't owe any one person anything, and I really have choices. It's like, oh, how do I want to triage my time for who I want to hang out with? It's been great. I can't complain.
It feels like the victory party after a long, painful slog. Because like, even though, I mean, my divorce was friendly, it still sucks. Like nobody wants to go through that process. Basically getting the kind of positive attention from my pictures that I have never had before. Because they're really good. Like I'm just like really doing well. And it really, it opened up a domain in my life that I am very grateful for. And that has been very fun and very rewarding.
If you made it to the end of the video, make sure you pound that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.